This is J.J. Smith with the RockwellNews.com. At last night's Rockwell County Commissioners meeting, commissioners learned that the new Justice Center will cost more than they anticipated. I'm here today with Jerry Hogan, who is a candidate for Rockwell County Judge in 2010. Jerry, we understand that you are not necessarily pleased with the decisions they made last night.
No, it was really a disappointment because, first of all, the voters twice said we don't want the new Justice Center built adjacent to I-30. After they did that for the second time, the judge and the Commissioners Court went around the voters and obligated us for $30 million to build the Justice Center right where we said we didn't want it. Last night, we found through this architect presenting the final cost numbers that the actual cost of the Justice Center was going to be $37.2 million, which of course is $7.2 million over and above what the authorization was for the tax note for what they went out on the debt for. The discussion was kind of like, well, what do we do? Do we make the arches brick versus stone? Do we put stone accent pieces on the building, rather than addressing the issue of, well, what are you going to do about a building that's $7.2 million over the budget? It looked to me like they had three choices. They could either redesign the building, start all over. They could try to find a way to raise the extra $7.2 million, or they could start making some modifications on the building to reduce the cost of the existing building. One of the commissioners, Lori Brennan, pointed out, quite rightly so, that if they raised the price of the building to $37.2 million and pulled the money to do that out of the reserves, it would put the reserves based upon forecasts for next year to the point where we would be losing our AAA bond rating. The other commissioners paid little attention to what she said, and they voted to raise the debt to $37.2 million to build this Justice Center just exactly where the voters twice said we didn't want it. I think this is totally irresponsible. It showed once again the arrogance of the Commissioners Court in ignoring what the citizens had said, and I believe that everyone who knows about this decision will very quickly come to the conclusion that the Commissioners Court either does not know what the citizens want because they don't listen to them, or they totally ignore them. A very disappointing evening in my view.
If you were the county judge or a county commissioner, what would your choice be of those three that you mentioned, or have you had a chance to figure that out yet?
In my opinion, as a fiscal conservative, it's bad enough that we're obligated for $30 million. We certainly don't want to spend $37.2. It was time to say, okay guys, we made a mistake. Let's look at the building design. Let's cut it down to where we can build it for what we've allocated. We know that the citizens don't want $30 million. They certainly don't want $37.2. A very, very bad decision, in my opinion.
So, Jerry, what again would be your choice?
My choice would be to start all over, redesign a building that is $30 million or less.
All right. Do you have any idea how long that would take to do a redesign? Would that be a problem?
Well, one of the issues on this is they had to make a big deal out of doing this after the voters twice said don't do it. They voted quickly to obligate us for $30 million, and then for 18 months, we still don't have a design. Until last night, there was not even a master plan of the site. So it looks to me like if they could give very clear direction to the architect what they want with the existing design they have that could be modified, they could do this fairly quickly. There obviously is no hurry because they've already wasted 18 months.